Hey, what is up? What is up? It is Monty here, guys, and I want to welcome you to the Music Manor. We back. Yeah, we back. It's great to be back, and I'm excited about the show, and I hope you guys are excited too. Now, I just want to give a little preview here to let you know what's coming up. This is a different kind of show. I have done a music type show before, but this is you got to really be an in-depth music nerd to really, or you don't have to. You could be a layperson, but I'm just saying this is what we're going to be getting into some real in depth music, nerdy type stuff, breaking it all the way down. It's the show I've always wanted to do, and I used to just kind of think, well, might not appeal to everybody and people might not understand and things like that. But you know what? You just do what you do. I've enjoyed my other shows, and might bring back one or two different kind of iterations, but this is really what I want to be in the space of doing. So what's going to happen on the Music Manor? Like I said, just all things music, breaking it down, getting really in depth with stuff. So, for instance, the first set of shows I'm going to do is the top 10 gospel albums of all time. Okay, ranked. That's the show I'm going to do. So I'm not going to do a show and give you all 10. I'm going to literally do 10 shows highlighting each album, all the tracks, as much information as I can give you about the tracks and the artists and all that stuff. See, that's what I'm talking about. A, a regular show would just be give you 10 albums, argue about it. But this, we're going to get for album number 10 to album number 1, every song and the artist and all the stuff, the reaction, all that stuff like that. So that's what I talk about when I say really getting in depth. Now, here let me give some let me give some disclaimers about those set of shows. First of all, just so you get prepared, because those are going to be the first shows that are coming out. Here's when I'm doing top 10 gospel albums, no collaborations and no best ofs. Okay, so no soundtracks, because most of the time soundtracks have a bunch of different artists on it. Not counting soundtracks, and not counting best of. So not the best of the certain art. No, no, no. It's got to be their standalone album that came out and taking it from there. See, so that means, when I've been doing a lot of research on this, and there's artists that you really love, and I mean big time artists, but you might love like 10 bangers, but them 10 bangers might be spread around 3 albums. See, I'm talking about the one album for that artist that is just your everything, top to bottom. That's how we gonna do it. Also, I gotta say this. I'm saying gospel music. Okay, so that means sorry to my CCM folks. I will do a show. I can. I'm qualified to do a top 10 CCM album show, but this is gospel. So if you CCM, this would not include you. So you're not gonna see Chris Tomlin on this list. Not saying he would have made it, if it was a gospel type thing. I'm just saying that's not the genre I'm going to do for this set of shows. All right. This is just gospel. Now, even when I say gospel, there's some things that can be kind of left to chance there, neo soul gospel, pop gospel, classical gospel. And that's just my discretion. This is the show I'm going to do. So I will break it down when I get into these albums. But again, the top 10 gospel albums. So so controversial. You won't see Maverick City. You won't see Maverick City on this list. I'm not saying Maverick City, if I wanted to include them in, they would have made the top 10 for one of these albums. I'm just saying if you're looking for them on this format, I'm not going to consider Maverick City. And I love CCM. I love Maverick City. Like, come on, you want to talk about some bangers, but this is the show I'm going to do for just gospel. And again, that's a big enough, because I'm saying it's a big enough swath of different kinds of albums and different kinds of genres within the gospel that you can pick from. So that's why I don't want to go too far out. I'm trying to corral it in, so there's that. But then here's my one issue, y'all. This is what we really, got to try to figure out, because I don't know if I'm going to do this. Pray, church. This is what I want to do, though, because I can't, for me, talk to y'all in depth about track number 8 and tell you all the things and listen to the melody and harmony, and y'all don't hear the song. yes, you guys could stop my show and go listen to it. I want to be able to, I don't want to play the full song, but I want to be able to play, just okay. Now, I don't know. You're not supposed to be able to play copyrighted music and all that. I'm not trying to play the whole song. I'm literally just trying to do a snippet like that. But, the algorithm is what it is, the YouTube rules. So I don't know. So I might be able to post this stuff and then they might make me take it down. I'm not trying to get my channel, just off. But I'm not trying to like profit off of this. So I don't know the rules. Hopefully they will be gracious. I used to do a show way back when I figured out kind of how to play a little bit, but that was a while ago. So I don't know. But I just feel like y'all not gonna get the essence of what I'm talking about if I can't even give y'all a little snippet of something. So I don't even know if I'm gonna get in trouble for that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. So this is why this is kind of the test show to post stuff and see what happens. But that's what we're gonna do on the Music Manor. And then again, I love doing, getting in depth with albums and things like that. I would love to interview artists about the albums. Part of this show, kind of the inspiration for that is that I was at a Q&A once, and with Ty Tribbett, who could or could not be in the top 10 gospel albums of all time. I guess you have to watch and see. But he told such amazing stories about the songs that he had written, how they came together, who he used for this and that. See, stuff like that is right up my alley. I could listen to those kind of stories all day. And that's what I would love to share. So if you're truly a lover of music, and just kind of the process of it, of writing it, of recording it, the reception when it goes out, which song did you pick for the single, and which song did you think was going to be the single, and which that kind of stuff is just, I love it, So hopefully, we keep doing shows, we keep branching out, we'll reach out to some artists and just talk about their projects or, new projects, old projects, things like that, looking back. That's kind of the purpose of this. That's why I said it's really in-depth. Musicians come through, love to hear you guys compose things, what it was like to play it in studio, play it live, things like that, kind of twerks you decided to put on and things like that. It's just, again, it's the Manor, okay? It's a whole house of music, the Music Manor. But look forward to this. So this is going to go up Monday, and then if everything is all right, we will see. Then you're going to get a show. You're going to get the shows tomorrow on Tuesday, all right? Number 10. We're going to come with number 10 on Tuesday. But you've heard my parameters. You know how we coming. So, expect some, we're going to have some fun with this. But, yeah, I'm just nervous about playing the music. I'm not playing a lot. Just playing a little bit. Just so you can hear the key, I don't know. So we're going to see. I've seen some people have some good and bad on that. But keep it locked, guys. Good to be back. Good to be rolling. You know what I'm saying? We're going to run through a bunch of, I can't wait to see the reactions. I'm still working on the list. I'll be honest. It's hard when you really think about, like, because you might know your favorite artist, but when you think about, I had some good discussions with people about a certain artist and just which album, and I was convinced about one, but then they kind of swayed me. I was like, "Oh, you're right. That might be, I don't know." And then maybe you have to put two of them on there. I don't know. So we'll see. Keep it locked. Music Manor. This is Monty back again, and glad you are joining me. Give a like, give a subscribe. I would appreciate it very much. And YouTube, please deal with us with grace and gentle algorithm hands, if you will. All right, guys, you know what to do. Please be blessed. Stay sharp.